Chapter 29. End. A week later, Minako sat there in the living room, alone. Everyone found out about Itachi. Kira and Ayato stayed with her after the events, helping her as well. Minako had to move on. "You shouldn't just be sitting here doing nothing." "I can and I will," Minako responded to Kurama. They grew to be friends. Minako could freely talk to the nine-tailed beast. "Minako, it's not good for you." "Then what is, Kurama? Everyone that I cared about seems to die nowadays." "Then go back. Go back to Konoha village. You get to see Naruto, and I get to see my other me." "Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea, Kurama. Nice try though," Minako said and got up to see who was knocking. I try." "Minako!" Kira exclaimed and hugged Minako immediately after she opened the door. "Oh, hey Kira. What is it?" Minako asked, still hugging Kira. "Let's go to the hospital," Kira said cheerfully. Though Minako felt something was off. Again. "Why?" Don't you want to know your child's gender?" Kira said, clearly distracting Minako. Unfortunately, Minako's hands were still on Kira's arms, and she definitely knows that Kira's lying. "Yeah, but..." "Come on, let's go." Kira grabbed Minako's hand and tried to drag her. But Minako didn't budge. "Kira, just spit it out." Kira sighed. "Why am I always the carrier of bad news?" she said to herself. "Bad news?" Minako asked. "Do you want the good news or the bad news?" "Good," Minako answered, confused. "Okay, good news is almost all the Akatsuki members are dead." Minako looked at Kira a bit confused to why it was good news. 1, almost, and 2, dead. Shit. Minako cuts her off. "Okay, I understand your point of view, but I don't see how that's good, considering that you said almost." "That'd be the bad news. The leader of the Akatsuki, I don't know his name, but he's currently attacking Konoha." "What?" Hey. Before you teleport to Konoha, which you can't because you're 3 months pregnant, Minako, you can't fight them, okay?" "But Naruto..." "Minako, from what I heard, Naruto's kicking ass, okay? I heard that he mastered Sage Mode. He's doing great, Minako," Kira said, taking Minako back to her living room. Minako's hand starts to itch. She couldn't stay, still knowing Naruto could be in danger, or worse, letting his emotions control him and the Nine-Tails chakra take over. "Kira, don't panic if I suddenly go limp." "What? Why?" Kira started to panic. "I'm going to visit Naruto, spiritually." Minako started to meditate. Her body went to Kurama's place. "Good to see you back." "No time for talking. We're going to visit you." With that, Kurama held out a paw with a smirk. "Don't get any ideas, Kurama. I'm going without you. I just need your chakra." "I knew it." Then, off she went, and arrived outside in other Kurama's cage, aka inside Naruto. Minako stood a few feet away from Naruto. "I don't know anymore," Naruto cried out, which broke Minako's heart. Minako started to walk towards Naruto, but was stopped by a hand on her shoulder. She turned to see who it was. "Minako?" "Dad." "The fourth Hokage, Minato Namikaze. You should stay back. I'll handle your brother." "But why? Naruto..." "Minako, I've never been a father to Naruto, and sadly I never will. This is a chance that I could talk to him, and I'll fix the seal too." "Why not the two of us?" "We don't want to overwhelm your brother now, do we? Besides, he'll get to meet you someday." Minako nodded. "I'll fix the seal on Naruto while you fix the seal on the gate." "Isn't that the same thing?" Minako asked. By this time, Naruto was on the verge of tearing the seal on the gate. Minako looked back to her dad, but he was already gone and stopped Naruto. Minako watched the father and son carefully and smiled. He finally met Dad. Why don't we go somewhere quiet? Minato snapped his fingers and went to somewhere he could talk to Naruto clearly. Minako sprinted towards Kurama. Kurama, you never learn, do you? You shouldn't be here. When will you give up all that hatred, Kurama? Minako fixed a seal. It was stronger than before. She made sure of that. After what happened, Minako watched the battle from inside of Naruto and was happy that he won. Minako. Minako. Kira shook Minako repeatedly. What? So what happened? Minako smiled. He won. 2 weeks later. Everyone who was eligible for war was sent away, leaving civilians behind. Minako was sad because she wasn't able to join. Well, she was 3 months pregnant. She was already starting the show. If a stranger came up to her, she looked more like a civilian than a kunoichi. But Minako still brought her pouch, in case something happened. Minako was strolling outside, eating a few tomatoes she was craving for. It was a nice day, in fact. However, Minako wasn't feeling too good, and not because of her pregnancy. Then, suddenly, a scream of fear was heard, followed by a huge explosion. Minako took cover. What the? Everyone started to run away as the hamlet started to get destroyed. Minako ran towards the scene, which she found out was caused by a ninja with an Akatsuki cloak. He has white, had dark yellow eyes, and somewhat green hair. He looked more like a giant walking plant than a human. Minako saw a child running for his life and house walls falling. Quickly, she saved the boy before getting squashed. The boy thanked her. Go to the evacuation area and find your family, okay? Stay safe. The boy nodded and ran off. What was his name again? Itachi told me before. Ninjas were fighting off Zetsu, protecting and saving other civilians, and specifically special forbidden scrolls. It started with a Z. The hamlet leader Toya even fought off the attacker. This moment, Minako wasted no time and teleported back to her house to get her weapons, scrolls, and katana. She got back in time before Toya got hurt as she blocked Zetsu's attack with her katana. Minako, you shouldn't be here. And let these people die? No way in hell. Zetsu and Minako faced off, blocking and dodging each other's offense gracefully. Neither of them got the upper hand, though Minako stayed very careful at not getting her abdomen kicked or punched. She always gives offensive distance between Zetsu. Not engaging in hand-to-hand combat, but she wasn't afraid if that ever happens. Minako got an upper hand for a moment, but Zetsu managed to take away her katana and let it drop on the ground. You're more powerful than I expected. They continued to fight until one collapses due to lack of chakra, and it wasn't going to be Minako. She reserved a lot of chakra, not even using her normal chakra reserve. Minako breathed heavily. Zetsu was a tough opponent, especially if he clones himself in hundreds. The fight got to a point where the two barely had any chakra left. Minako attacked Zetsu with all her strength, using what Lady Tsunade had taught her. She managed to grab her katana in the process. After a vicious offense from Minako, Zetsu laid on the cracked ground. Coincidentally, they ended up at the entrance of the hamlet. Minako held her katana against Zetsu's throat, exhausted. She knew this wasn't the real Zetsu by now. It was just a really strong clone. Minako's vision started to blur and darken. She wasted no time and ended the Zetsu clone. She slowly walked back to the hamlet with her vision worsening. At the boundaries of the hamlet, her legs couldn't carry her anymore as she fell on her knees. But luckily, she used the katana so she wouldn't fall completely. Minako felt beyond exhausted. She felt like dying. She closed her eyes as she couldn't clearly see anymore. This was it for her, she presumed. She took out a scroll that contained a special seal she created. She laid it out in front of her, now using her senses. She knew a lot of people looked at her. She opened her eyes again, hoping that she could at least see light and colors. Minako bit her thumb, which drew blood, letting it seep on the seal. She did a hand sign and said, "A barrier that will protect this village in a matter of seconds. It senses danger for the people and protects them from harm. I may not make it." Minako chuckled a bit. Might as well represent as me. She started to cough up blood. If I do make it, that'll be a slim chance, she said, smiling to herself. I'll wake up when the seal starts to fade, when peace is finally achieved. When the seal's gone, I might wake up, or not. Minako started the struggle as her body grew weak. I will leave this seal as a token of appreciation, a thank you, and a goodbye for these people, as no one can break this barrier. Not even a tailed beast. Minako looked up to the people. Thank you. Her body went limp. She fell on the ground, blood on her mouth, chakra, and her pulse weak. People, specifically medics, rush over to Minako, frantically helping and healing her as fast as they could. Minako, on the other hand, was with Kurama. She decided to bring Kurama back to his other body, which was inside of Naruto. And she did, but she didn't let him go back just yet. She was inside Naruto, taming both of the beasts. Minako snapped her fingers, and her and Kurama went to a quiet place. The same place where Naruto talked to their father. Minako. Minako smiled, happy to see her again. Mom? She ran and hugged her. You're too young to die, Minako, but I'm so proud of you. Minako was surprised. I watched you protect those people, Minako. You sacrificed yourself for those people. You really are our daughter. Kushina smiled, cupping Minako's cheeks. But let's not distract your brother just yet. I want you to see something. And the mother and daughter left. Meanwhile, Minako's physical body rested on a hospital bed. We healed her just in time, but, the head medic said. But something's wrong, isn't it? Toya asked. The medic nodded and frowned. We saved her, but we don't know if she ever wakes up. She's in a coma? Is that what you're saying? Yes. A fatal coma. Everyone in the room was devastated. And her baby? Surprisingly, the baby's fine. No damage at all. She'll wake up, Toya said. When war is over, peace conquers, a civilian said. Yeah? When will that happen? Another asked. Time will tell. And it will. Epilogue. Minako watched the war from Naruto's point of view. Needless to say, she was very proud of him, especially when Naruto and Sasuke made a truce. She stayed with Kurama, forming a friendship with the tailed beast. However, for the people of the little village, they were losing hope as the days, weeks, and months pass. How is she? Ayato asked. Kira and him decided to live in the Uchiha's house to take care of her, as Minako's body rested on her bed. Still sleeping, Ayato. I don't know if she'll ever wake up. Don't tell me you're losing hope too. Minako will wake up. We just don't know when, Ayato said. It's been a year, Ayato. A year after the Fourth Great Shinobi War, Minako's still in a coma. She hasn't even aged since she fell into a coma. Even her baby didn't grow. Ayato shushed Kira inside. I know. Both Ayato and Kira looked at a peaceful sleeping Minako. They couldn't do anything but wait. Months after the Naruto last movie event, which was 2 years after the war, one sunny day, Kakashi, the sixth Hokage, was doing nothing but reading Minako's profile in his office, also wondering where and how the Kunoichi was. Until he got a message from Ayato, who was now the new leader of the small village Minako lived in. It was about the sacred and forbidden scrolls that was kept there for safety. However, Ayato said that it would be safer in Konoha than in the small village and about Minako. It's been pretty normal in Konoha. No dangers whatsoever. It was actually pretty boring. So Kakashi decided that he would take the scrolls and bring them to Konoha himself with some help of a couple of ninjas. He also thought that it would be time for Naruto to meet his existing older sister. So he called the attention of the few people who he truly trusted, which included his former students. Naruto, Hinata, Sakura, Ino, Shikamaru, Lee, and Tenten. Kakashi even got a hold of Sasuke and made him join. Though Kakashi knew Sasuke only joined because he could get to see Sakura again. Kakashi-sensei, what is this for? Sakura asked. Does it really need this many people? Shikamaru asked. Kakashi-sensei, is it really important that you wanted Sasuke to come? Naruto asked, which shocked Sakura. Sasuke's joining? Sakura began to overthink. Calm down, Sakura. And to answer all of your questions, yes. Kakashi leaned back on his chair. We're transporting sacred and forbidden scrolls from a small village far from here to Konoha, and I need people who I can trust. Also, Kakashi took out Minako's profile and placed it on his table. To find her. Sakura took the confidential folder and opened it. What she saw surprised her, making her eyes widened. As if on cue, Kakashi said, Minako Namikaze. Everyone was surprised. Well, Naruto being surprised was an understatement. He looked like he saw a ghost. Everyone crowded around Sakura trying to see or read the profile, excluding Naruto, who was still processing what Kakashi just said. Namikaze? Naruto asked. Kakashi nodded. Sakura, if you don't mind kindly, give that to Naruto. Sakura nodded and gave it to Naruto with a smile. Naruto gladly yet shakily took it. Everyone tried again to look at the profile, even Sakura. Naruto briefly read the profile, remembering some important details. He closed it and breathed out heavily. Everyone waiting for his reaction. When unexpectedly, Naruto shouted, I have a sister? No doubt, everyone in Konoha heard that. Everyone, excluding Kakashi, were on the floor or holding each other with this kind of faces. Kakashi smiled and nodded again. Of course you do. Now, everyone pack all you need for 5 days. We'll go on Wednesday. What? You're also going, Hokage-sama? Lee asked. Of course. It's been a while since I last saw Minako. Now, all of you can go, Kakashi said. Meanwhile, Ayato-sama. A ninja barged in Ayato's office, where his wife, Kira, and his daughter was there also. What is it? The young ninja rested for a while, catching his breath. It's Minako-san. She just woke up. Really? Kira asked enthusiastically. The ninja nodded. Both Ayato and Kira left with their daughter and the ninja and hurriedly went to the Uchiha's house. They found Minako in the living room looking at her reflection on the mirror. She noticed that she didn't even age a bit, but some of her features did change. Her red hair turned a bit darker than before. It was longer now. It now reached her knees. She looked a bit paler. She grew a bit taller than before. No eye bags, and she now had a purple rhombus-like shape on her forehead. Well, her forehead size is still the same. Minako, Kira called in a whisper. Minako turned around. How long? Long enough, Hayato answered. Kira rolled her eyes. 3 years. Minako's eyes widened in shock. Minako, we should go to the hospital to get you checked, yeah? Kira suggested. Minako nodded and put on some shoes that followed the two. Ayato smiled at her and said, Welcome back, Minako. And with that said, that was the Red Flash of Konoha. I really like this series. This was incredible. There are 5 other alternate parts that you guys can go ahead and read. There's alternate path 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. These are pretty much, I think, if Minako would have participated in the 4th Great Shinobi War. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys read that. And I will see you guys very soon with a brand new fanfic. So that said, if you guys enjoyed the series, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and yeah, thanks so much for reading. I really do appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. Thanks so much for the awesome support. And with that said, I'll see you guys next time.